First of all, I'd like to say gratitude for your information. And my question is that some people in spiritual groups or healing, they'll say like, don't watch the news. That's like it's a small question I have because of whatever. But sometimes I get the urge to check the news and see what's going on in the world, such as like COVID and what to avoid and things like that. Just personal knowledge. But a more serious question I do have is that I have for some time I have been listening to like a lot of like law of attraction information, like the movie The Secret. I used to play it in the CD in the background. I've had like law of attraction coaches. I was to write down my goals. I try to raise my vibration, try to focus on what I want and avoid what I don't want. And a lot of visualizations and meditations and so forth, but it doesn't seem that I ever manifest what is it that I want. And I think I picked up some information. Some other people had questions, maybe like past lives that I've been programmed from past lives. Or I also got picked up when you said someone else that we were born like powerful, but then we had some constructs from maybe our parents, families, and people around us. I understand that. But if someone has some past lives programming, how would they clear that's manifesting in this life? And
we'll start with that question. Understand that time, as you know it, occurs here in this reality as a past, present, and future. You have a 9 a.m., a 12 p.m., and a 9 p.m., yes?
Yes.
Outside of this third dimension, howsoever, time occurs more accurately in your terms as what you would understand as simultaneously. So the past lives that you have experienced are actually still occurring functionally. And what does that mean as an intuitive creature, as a human being with telepathic abilities, with psychic abilities? It means that while there may be some bleed through from time to time, there is not another incarnation and another life that is impacting or asserting itself into your reality here. You, as this unique individual in this time-space reality, are 100% solely creating your reality. So, if there are things that you would like to manifest that you have not yet manifested, you can attribute that to a belief system that is impeding your ability to experience that manifestation in this time-space reality. Let me go one step further. You have this life and you have the other lives that you have incarnated as. Let me explain to you. Your soul is fully within your body, meaning your body is your soul, 100%. You, however, this incarnation is only a part of your total soul. You understand? Because at this very moment, there is this version of you. There is the version of you as a woman in Africa. There is a version of you in 890 as a man. You are having all of these lives, your soul, occurring at the same time. And so, in each of these realities, each person is fully responsible for creating their own reality. However, in this reality, as you have also from this one life created a plethora of probable realities where you will enjoy this example. When you last had a choice of whether to be in a relationship, you made a decision. And from that decision, let us say you chose to be in the relationship, that there was another reality created, a probable version of you that chose the other. And so each time you have made decisions, made choices, created thoughts, you have created versions of you that are experiencing all of these different realities. So let us say you want money. This is a common thing that is desired here, the tool of play. There is a version of you that has already created You existing in a life where you are ridiculously abundant financially. The question then becomes mechanically, how do you merge yourself into that reality? How do you become the version of you that is enjoying that manifestation in that reality? This is really the substance of your question. And the answer is you have to begin to think like him. So, in the area of money, the version of you that you created of yourself that is experiencing the abundant reality, he doesn't worry about money. He doesn't ever have a thought that is concerned with being able to afford things. You see, he already knows that he can. And so you have to reorganize your thoughts to come into harmony with his. From a quantum perspective, this is how you merge the two versions of you into one. And by doing that, you have merged the two realities into your time space reality. That is really what is happening when you talk about manifesting. So, one, there is no other past life in your terms as you understand it that is asserting itself into this time space reality. It cannot. Two, you have created everything you wanted in your probable realities. You just want to merge with the ones that you desire, which is perfectly fine. You can, but you have to become the person that thinks like that in that reality. In the case of love, many have expressed a dissatisfaction with past love relationships. In a reality that you have created, you have an amazing love life with a partner that you are enjoying so deliciously, words cannot express how wonderful you are enjoying that romantic relationship. But again, you have to begin to think like he does. He doesn't have negative thoughts about relationships. He's not basing any probability on the past because he is enjoying his present. He thinks love is grand. He thinks romantic relationships are one of the primary God given gifts on this planet for people to enjoy. He doesn't think like you. You don't think like him. The idea then is for you in this version, in this time space reality, to line up energetically. You would call it a vibration, but you do that through your thoughts to begin to think like someone who is experiencing what you want, the manifestation that you say that you have not created. I assure you, you have created it. It exists. You need to reorganize your thoughts to line up with the version of you who is enjoying what you have created, you see, from a quantum perspective.
I see. And I know you said there, something about the belief systems. What about like unconscious beliefs that we're not aware of, or subconscious beliefs that is creating all this?
It is a fair question because some thoughts and beliefs have been there for so long and are so habitually used that you no longer realize that it is a recording that is playing in your thoughts. And it is a process. The answer to your question is it is a process. You can recognize when you start having thoughts that make you feel negative emotion. Those are your best friend, because when you begin to feel a negative emotion is when you can recognize the opportunity to find one of those hidden thoughts. You see, people often say people on the trail of awakening, people on the trail of expanding are often hard on themselves for experiencing negative thoughts or emotions, not realizing it's the very best thing that can happen to you, specifically for the question that you asked. For you cannot find them, these thoughts that are so old, these beliefs that are so entrenched that you're no longer aware of them. You cannot locate them without your negative feelings, you see. So the next time you have a negative feeling, realize you have touched on a limiting belief. And you can begin to stop and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? And allow yourself to walk through the process, you see, of coming to the answer to that question, which of course you can do very easily, for that is your natural guidance system, your natural intuitive self, because this is what you want to know. And you can know anything that you want to know here because you are powerful and you are limitless. And you can have the answer to every question that you could ever think of here. So the negative emotion is your friend because that is the tool, that is the instrument that you will use to identify the limiting belief that it's coming from. And that's why I said the answer to your question is actually a process, because as time goes on, you will uncover through your negative emotions more and more of them. Each one you uncover, you're going to convert that limiting belief into an unconditional belief. You see? As you watched us do it earlier with the last question, there were limiting beliefs in place, yes?
Yes.
And then she had to create the opposing energy, which is the unconditional belief. And that is the path to everything, because that is your natural condition, is G, that is you, which is unconditional power, the power of creation. That is what you are.
Wow. Thank you very much. Gratitude.
And as well for you.